I headed to Krabi town because fortunately it still has a lot of beautiful mangrove forests. As at a number of other towns in Southeast Asia, at Krabi there is a concrete walkway enabling you to explore the mangroves without getting your feet wet. Here, one of the most characteristic sounds is the raucous calling of the collared kingfisher. However, to film the kingfishers, I found I was better off back in town. Here, there's a small group of mangroves right beside the busy waterfront promenade. The kingfishers see hundreds of people a day, so they're not bothered about me. For hours on end, a kingfisher would sit on this particular branch, staring down intently at the nearby mud. If you look closely, you can just about see a mass of mudskippers moving around right on the edge of the water. I assumed that these were going to be the main target for the kingfisher's next meal. There were plenty of small specimens, which should have been just right for the kingfisher to swallow. Finally, it was time for action. But that's not a fish in its beak, it's a small crab. It shifted it to the back of its beak so it could carry it off more easily. You can't see the crab now, but it is in there. Kingfishers obviously don't like to swallow their prey while its legs are still struggling. So the poor crab suffers a repeated bashing against the branch to quieten it down. But crabs have pretty tough shells, so it took a long time before it was fit to be swallowed. The kingfisher obviously has far more acute eyesight than we do. It spotted this crab from a distance of at least 15 metres. The tough outer shell of the crab can't be digested, so eventually it has to be regurgitated, as seen here. At this particular day, the tide came in around 2 in the afternoon and covered up all the mud. No more crabs. So the kingfishers responded by simply flying inland a few metres, into the trees planted along the promenade. Here they spent the next hour or so hawking for insects. This is not unusual for a kingfisher. Some species of kingfishers eat almost nothing else.